Good afternoon, ninth graders. This is the Intro to Literature vocab lesson. All right, so this would be for students who are in Block 3 and 4 and Period A. All right, this is your lesson. And lesson 1 looks like this. There we go. All right, I think I only have about 10 minutes to do this. I tried this earlier this morning, and Mr. H was in the background messing around, and I need to get straight on to business here. This is in my house, in my office, so anyway, this is where I'll be coming from, generally. Anyway, so I'm going to go through the list, and then I'm going to briefly touch on some of the exercises, because they're a little bit challenging. All right? All right, so number 1 is pronounced adjunct. All right? Adjunct, which is adding onto something. It's not the leader. It's an assistant to the leader. So not a follower necessarily either, but one who helps the leader. It's a person noun, and I should have mentioned this starting right off the bat. Parts of speech matter so much in this. All right, so pay attention to the parts of speech. They really help you out. All right, so this is somebody who helps the person in charge. All right, not being led by them, but assisting them to lead. Okay, admonish. Admonish is a verb. All right, and when a parent admonishes their children, they are warning them, you don't want to take this path, you don't want to do this behavior because it's going to lead to some difficulty. All right. Discipline comes after. All right. If you admonish first, and then if that behavior is still acted upon, then that's where the discipline comes first, or the discipline comes in. Excuse me. Parents and teachers trying to guide and protect their children or students from falling into pitfalls. They admonish. All right. Like I said, I would admonish you not to put off vocab till the night before. Okay. All right. Advocate. Now, this is it can also be pronounced advocate, but then it's a totally different part of speech. Advocate is the verb. Okay, and that's what this lesson wants you to focus upon. All right. So the action of recommending, speaking in favor of something. I advocate, I'm an advocate for pro-life, all right? I'm an advocate for marriage, and I'm an advocate for just free speech, free enterprise. I'm an advocate for I advocate being on top of your homework assignments and being a student as opposed to an occupant, because you know what I'm talking about. Number 4, affiliate or affiliate. Okay. Once again, the pronunciation, it changes part of speech. So this one is affiliate. So it's the person noun. All right. And so an affiliate of mine would be my partner, okay? My partner in business, my teaching partner. If we are team teaching, they would be my affiliate, okay? Affliction is a noun. That T-I-O-N is a dead giveaway. It's a noun, okay? Every noun or every word that ends in T-I-O-N, noun, okay? Affliction. So the base word is, well, afflict, and the affliction is affliction or afflict. If you inflict pain on somebody, it's a negative thing. Well, affliction is a negative thing. It causes suffering, okay? Some affliction, all right, causing suffering. Hopefully homework won't be considered an affliction, okay? Aghast. I would be aghast at that, all right? Aghast is an adjective, and it means, feeling just, horrified, okay? I'm aghast at the suffering, the affliction that is being caused by the Ebola virus in Libya. All right, that just amazes me, I'm aghast. I'm terrified. I'm horrified by so many people dying from that. Alacrity is a noun. The I-T-Y, that's a noun ending. Alacrity means just being willing and anxious to jump in and participate. All right, students demonstrate alacrity. All right, and just willing to give it a go and having fun, even if it's something that you really didn't think you were going to have fun at. You just go for it. All right. Alienate. Alienate is a verb. This is when we leave somebody out of the group. Okay, they're not part of the group. Now, the base word there is alien, and we are told in Scripture that we are aliens here on earth. This isn't our home. We don't belong here. Our home is in heaven. And so we have no reason to alienate anybody, all right, because we're all aliens. They should stay together, right? Alienate it's a negative thing, all right? We don't want to alienate people or not let them be part of the group, okay? Allude. Allude is a verb, and that is if I hint to something, all right? Or I allude to something that happened in a previous class. I hint to something to try to get you to remember a point I made. I allude, I hint to it. I try to get you to remember that point, all right? And aloof is an adjective, and aloof means to, set yourself apart from the group. So alienate is the group staying away from the one. Aloof is the one staying away from the group. All right? Remains just a quiet outsider. They're being aloof. Right? Now, the one part, there are a couple parts. The exercise 2, they give you a prefix, a root, and a suffix. And then A, B, and C that's all you're going to work with. It's like adding those ingredients, those different ingredients, to form different words. Okay, so you have an understanding of how our words are put together, how much we depend on Latin and Greek, prefix, suffix, roots. All right, so really you're forming different words with those three parts: the prefix, the root, and the suffix. Okay? So don't look on the word list for words that are going to fit in exercise 2. You won't find them. All right? Just work with sub, verb, and I's. All right? And then the analogies. I think analogies are about the best teaching tool ever. I think Aristotle said something about true intelligence is being able to find relationship between two very different things. That's true intelligence. And getting your mind to think about finding some relationship, even if it's they share they're opposite, all right? That's a relationship. They're in opposition to each other. They don't go together. They're not synonyms, but that's still a relationship. And finding these relationships is key. All right, you could do that in any subject matter, and it'll help you. All right, so analogies, I love them. And paying attention to parts of speech can really help you figure out these analogies. So number one, adjunct is a person noun, so is captain. All right? Now, in well-written analogies, we are looking for another person noun to person noun. All right? So subordinate of a captain is what we're saying. All right? Well, because we're looking for a person and a person, we could rule out C and D, right? We know those can't be the answer. All right, so I'm kind of trying to show you how you can narrow down and then really look for meaning. Okay. Number two, advocate or advocate is a verb. Vox is a noun. Okay. Now I'm not going to tell you what kind of noun it is. I want you to look it up. All right, and try to see what relationship they have there. Okay. Number three, terrified is an adjective. Aghast is an adjective. Okay. Well, if there's any in A, B, and C that has a noun in it, it can't be your answer because you're looking for two adjectives. Okay. All righty. Do not forget in exercise 4 to turn the page. All right. There are 4 comprehension questions. All right. So I hope you have a good weekend, and I hope this helps you out. Do not be afraid to ask me questions in the classroom. And kudos to Rebecca, who did ask me a question. Way to go. Way to be a student. All right. Blessings on your weekend. We'll see you later.